Shalom, shalom, Yahawah. Want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakadash, which in the Petty Hebrew tongue is created unto the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to your sister brothers living in truth, and shalom to your brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Shalom. This is going to be a chapter breakdown, Yahawah. I've been inspired to get back in the book of Revelation and start reading and breaking down some of these mysteries that's in the book of Revelation. Because the book of Revelation is like one of the hardest books to understand because it's full of so many mysteries, and through the Holy Spirit, we're going to break down chapter 4. And as I read the book of Revelation, I look to do more of these breakdowns on it. It's one of my favorite books in the Bible. Revelation goes and reveal, and we're in those times. So I'm going to do a chapter 4 breakdown to reveal some of these mysteries. And it's always good to do a reread of things, So no further ado, let's start off Revelation chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "After this I looked, and behold, a door was opened in heaven. And the first voice which I heard was as it were a trumpet talking with me, which said, Come up hither, and I will show you these things which must be hereafter." So that was the Lord right there talking to John the Revelator, about to open him up to a bunch of visions and show him, the kingdom of heaven, the throne where Yahawah sits at. So when you go to verse 2, it says, "And I immediately was in the spirit." So the Lord took John, through the spirit to show him, a whole nother dimension. It says, "And behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne." That's Yahawah, the creator of all spirits. Yahweh Shah sits on the right side of Yahawah, and the Lord's name is Yahweh Shah. In verse 3, and it says, "And he that sat was to look upon like a jasper and sardine stone, and there was a rainbow round about the throne, in a sight like unto an emerald." So that was talk about jasper, sardine stone, and rainbow and emerald. So that's what, like, the colors he's seen. And the rainbow is very majestic. So I got pulled up. You can look at emerald, couple gems, and you can look those colors up if you want to. There goes sapphire. It said emerald, so you can see all those colors. You can look them up. So I'm gonna get back to the scriptures. And then it says on verse 4, it says, "And round about the throne were 24 seats, and upon the seats I saw 24 elders sitting, clothed in white raiment, and had on their heads crowns of gold." So there was 24 elders that John Revelator saw, in the kingdom. And how you can get a breakdown of who those 24 elders were, you got to go all the way back to the Old Testament. That's why I hate when Pastor Porchop say, "Oh, we only go on New Testament only." You can't understand New Testament if you don't understand the Old. And to get the breakdown on the Revelation 4 and 4, we're going to go all the way back to Chronicles. First Chronicles 25 and 1. And it says, "Moreover, David and the captains of the host separated to the service of the sons of Asaph, and of Heman, and of Jeduthun, who should prophesy with harps, with psalteries, and with cymbals, and the number of the workmen according to their service was." So as you read that, it talks about, all the holy men that were with David, King David. And when you read it, let me get to, where is it at? Oh, when you get the First Chronicles 25 and 8, it says, "And they cast lots, ward against ward, as well the small as the great, the teacher as the scholar." And so as you read down, because they casted lots, and it give you a number countdown, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, all the way down till you get to the number 24. Of those, there's go your elders right there. They're still here. They still in, with Yahawah Shah, taking accounts. They keep the prayers of the saints, the 144,000. See, there's an order to everything Yahawah does. It's a righteous order to it, contrary to popular belief. And most people don't know that. So there go your elders right there. You can read about them, you know. I'm not going to read them all. I don't want to butcher them names, but you can go to 1 Chronicles 25 and just read on down, and there goes your 24 elders. It breaks it down for us in the Old Testament. So that 1 Chronicles chapter 25, breaks down Revelation, what we just read. And what was that? Revelation. There was Revelation 4 and 4. They got white raiment, crowns of gold on their head. And then we're going to go to verse 5. And it says, and out of the throne proceeded lightnings and thunderings and voices. And there were 7 lamps of fire burning before the throne, which are the 7 spirits of Yahawah. Now, when I was reading that, I was thinking that the 7 churches that you read about in Revelation 1 and 11, because it was 7 churches, because it said lamps of fire burning, but under, careful consideration, that right there, because we're talking about the throne of Yahawah, not the churches. It's talking about the throne, because it said before the throne. So I had to think about it. That's key right there. So you think about the throne and what breaks that down, when you go to, because it said, what did it say? It said there were 7 lamps of fire burning before the throne, which are the 7 spirits of Yahawah. Now, how do we break that down? Let's go to Tobit. To find out what those are. Because I thought they were the churches, Revelation 1 and 11, but no, that's going to something else. And we need the Apocrypha to do that. You need Tobit, see? You got to have the Apocrypha. You go to Tobit 12 and 15. And it's got one of the archangels. And this is Tobit 12 and 15. It says, I am Raphael, one of the 7 holy angels, which present the prayers of the saints and which go in and out before the glory of the Holy One. You peep that? It said, I am Raphael, one of the 7 holy angels. So that's them 7 spirits that it's talking about. We just read in Revelation 4 and 5. Then as we further read Revelation, we're going to break it down even more. So let's go back to it. So you got Raphael right there. And check this out. We're going to go to Revelation 4 and 6. It says, and before the throne there was a sea of glass like unto crystal. And in the midst of the throne and round about the throne were 4 beasts full of eyes before and behind. Which means they could see, future, and they could see the past. And it said 4 beasts. And when I read that 4 beasts, I'm thinking that's talking about, kingdoms. Like what you read about in Daniel. You go to Daniel, and it's talking about the beast. Behold another beast, second like a bear, and a leopard, and so forth. Those are talking about kingdoms, governments that came. So that what we talking about the throne of Yahawah. So it's not talking about these beasts. It's not talking about these kingdoms right here. And we're gonna go back to that. Where was we at? Revelation 4 and 6. I believe that's where we was at on them 4 beasts. Yeah, those 4 beasts. So to get the breakdown on that, we got to go to Ezekiel. Let's go to Ezekiel. Ezekiel 1 and 5. And it reads, also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures. And this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man. So those 4 living creatures and those 4 beasts are one and the same. That's what it's talking about right there. And they're really, when you go into it, when you read 6 and 7 on down, it's talking about angels. That was those 4, like you got 4 archangels. You got Michael, we just seen Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. You have those archangels right there. Which let's go get that. Let's see if I got those. Get some examples of them. Here goes Uriel. When you go to 2nd Esdras 4 and 36, and it says, unto these things Uriel, the archangel, gave them answer and said, even when the number of the seeds is filled in you, for you have weighed the world in the balance. So that was Uriel right there. There go Archangel Uriel. And everybody knows about the Archangel Michael. He's like the most famous. Everybody talks about the Archangel Michael because he's going to have to help fight when, Esau come down with great wrath. When he sticks his military on us. The Lord going to send the Archangel Michael to fight on our behalf. They gonna mess Esau up. So you got Uriel. We talked about Raphael and Tobit. And let me see it. I got the other one. And then you got Gabriel. And it says, we're going to start at Luke 1:18. It says, and Zacharias said unto the angel, whereby shall I know this? For I am an old man and my wife well stricken in years. Verse 19. And the angel answering said unto him, I am Gabriel that stands in the presence of Yahawah, and am sent to speak unto thee and to show thee these glad tidings. So there go Gabriel. So these archangels do the work of Yahawah Bashmi Shah. That's your 4 beasts right there. It describes them as beasts. When we're breaking down Revelation, what's that? Revelation 4 and 6. Let's go back to it. Yep. There go them 4 beasts full of eyes, man, your archangel. Then when you read verse 7, it starts to give you a description of them. And it says, and the first beast was like a lion, and the second beast was like a calf, and the third beast had a face as a man, and the fourth beast was like a flying eagle. Verse 8, and the 4 beasts had each of them 6 wings about him, and they were full of eyes within, and they rest not day and night, saying, Holy, holy, Lord Yahawah Almighty, which was and is to come. Say full of eyes, they can see everything. Just like the Lord can see everything. These angels are imbued with the power of Yahawah Bashmi Shah. So with the power these angels got, imagine the power that Yahawah Shah and Yahawah got. Yahawah is the creator of everything. Everything, Yahshua. Yahawah is the creator of. And the first spirit Yahawah made was Yahawah Shah. So imagine how much power Yahawah Shah has. And then imagine how much these archangels, how much power they have. They can go in the presence of Yahawah. And so you go to verse 9, it says, and when those beasts give glory and honor and thanks to him that sat on the throne, who liveth forever and ever. Verse 10, and the 24 elders fall down before him that sat on the throne, and worship him that liveth forever and ever, and cast their crowns before the throne, saying, verse 11, thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou hast created all things, and for thy pleasure they are and were created. So that right there is a breakdown of the throne of Yahawah Bashmi Shah, because that's what Revelation chapter 4 is all about. It's about the throne. It's about the people that can stand in the presence of Yahawah Bashmi Shah. You got those 24 elders, which you go to Chronicles, break them down. They're in the presence of the Lord. And then you have the 7, holy angels. And out of those 7 holy angels, you got archangels, which I wonder I got Michael. We probably leave off that right there, because I quoted it, but I don't know if I said it. And here we go, because we're already at this point right here. When you go to Revelation 12 and 7, the war in heaven has started. You got these drones fighting chariots. And right now, the Lord is just like playing with Esau right now. I don't think we even seen the real to come. But lo and behold, the war in heaven is taking place. And Esau's using drones to try to fight it. And he's losing. That's why they're scrambling, trying to come up with a new narrative, a new thing. Watch for the alien invasion. You might come with that deceit. Like Esau's really trying to throw stuff out there to, get people's attention off what's really going on. And a lot of people are really oblivious to what's going on. I understand now when Yahawah Bashmi Shah said he's going to come back. When Yahawah Shah said he's going to come back as a thief in the night. That means these people, they're not going to be aware. They're not going to be ready. Because they're not even privy to what's really going on. It's real exciting things going on right now. And check it out. This is Revelation 12 and 7. And it says, and there was war in heaven. We're seeing that right now. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. And who that dragon represent? It represents Esau, Edom in that precept. Because it said the dragon, his angels. The military people, those are angels for Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. That's his angels, his military. And the Lord got his angels, you know, the archangel Michael's we just read right there is gonna fight. And you can't beat no archangel, man. I really don't understand what Esau even trying to accomplish. They're the devil, so they gotta do their part. But I'm like, man, you about that, you gonna be easy work to the Lord. Like they can't handle these chariots the Lord sent out right now. And I don't even think that's the good stuff that came out yet. We ain't seen the master chariot yet. Yahawah ain't cracked the clouds yet. Yahawah going, woo, hey, he gonna blow the top off of Esau. That's why the Edomites are scared. You know, I gauged the temperature of the Edomites today at my job. They're in a state of fear right now, a state of shock and fear, and just stay on the swivel because they about to lash out, man. They can see that L coming, you know, and that's in the spirit. We can see that L coming too. So right there, that shows the archangel Michael is gonna fight against Esau, and see that's out to bring comfort. The Lord about to send out his air unit for us, man. The chariots and the archangel Michael. When they get ready to roll out, man, it's a wrap for Esau. So I don't see how our people can be scared at this point. If you're a hopeful elect, you should not be scared at all or fearful of none of this stuff. It really should excite you. The Lord's about to, he done really already showed himself. The church is out there majorly. So the Lord is showing himself to us and letting us know, like, man, don't worry about Jacob's trouble. During Jacob's trouble, I got you. You know, I got chariots all about. You think these angels can't protect us? They will, if you're part of the hopeful elect. So we good, Yahawah. So it's like, man, hey, stay prayed up, stay in this truth, because hey, the Lord, he's setting everything out for us. So that was a breakdown of Revelation chapter 4, which is the throne of Yahawah. You know, John Revelator gave us a little insight on that. And I decided to do a breakdown on it. And I'm going to be reading the book of Revelation, you know, real thoroughly. So I might do a breakdown of Revelation chapter 12 next, you know. We'll see where the Spirit takes me. I'm going to break down some more mysteries in Revelation, because this is what I'm reading right now, Yahawah. I'm reading Revelation again so I can get it fresh and get my stuff on point. We got to be on point. You know, that's why we got to do this thing repetitively. You know, read it again. Because I had some stuff wrong, you know, and I was looking at the first time, like, nah, you know, go through proper breakdowns, get the stuff right, and let's get it right, baby. You know, let's break these mysteries down, because that's what you're supposed to do as the prophets. So with that being said, you know, it's been edifying. I want to say Kwam, Yahawah, and stay locked in, because Yahawah is quickly on the way. Shalom.